Hello everybody, this is Sonya, just making a bit of a space. I have a small haul video to show you. Yesterday I went to the N.S.W sale, and because I had to go up the street and do a few things, and I bought a couple of things. I got this embroidery thread and some bobbin things. The embroidery thread I got because I was using, I know it's not nothing flash, but that's okay, it's good to work with anyway. This is a Sullivan's one. I don't know if I've heard of that before, and I don't know what this one is, but it's probably something that you make well, anything out of, and you can still use it to embroider, and I can see there's a lot of difference in the two white colours, can't you? I might just bring this down a bit so you can't see all the mess as well. And it cost me 50 cents a skein, but I didn't have any white the other day when I was doing my rabbit, so I'm happy to get those. And these, I mean, to me it all works and looks the same and nice, so I bought a few more skeins. These are DMC. That one there is Semco, and the lady picks it by the name of how much she charges for them, but they're all right to use. I've never ever had any trouble with any sort of different. Some of them are not very, I don't know, it's very rare that I get any that are not that great. Now these, I paid $3 for all those, but they're really cool. These are for winding your thread on, see? And I do like them. And then I thought to myself, where am I going to store these, you know? I can show you how this works. If I just pull out the end of this one. Well, that's not going to make me happy. I'll have to take the whole thing off, because otherwise it's going to get all tangled up and I'm not going to be happy with that at all. So this might be, this thread could be a few years old, but that's okay, it still works. I mean, it's not going to come undone. And I would, as a rule, do this to wind them undone. Hang on to them like that. But I've lost the. But here I've went and done the wrong thing, but I'll come through there. I'll just show you how these work. They're really good. I mean, I definitely would not left them there because I really like them. So you just put your thread through there. Now you can thread anything on these. You know, like your wool or things like that, the thicker pieces. Instead of putting your embroidery thread, you can do a lot thicker threads on these ones, and they'll stay there, and you can fit a real lot on it. Well, I think you could, because you've got all this area and all that area there, but I would only put this embroidery thread on it. I've got it on my arm. That's what my go-to is for this. Put on your arm. Oh, there's always different ways people will hang on to their thread to wrap it, but this is, you know, this is my way, and it works pretty good for me. It keeps your thread tidy while you do that. So that's how you would work with this. I've only got a tiny, well, I've got a bit to go, so I'm going to keep putting this on. I hope you don't mind, because I didn't want to leave it laying around here, because then that won't look too great. I don't know where I'm going to store them, but I might have to just get a particular box to put these in, because they won't go in the ones that have the other bobbins. These are made like cotton reel. I thought I'd seen one here earlier. I did. Don't know what I did with it. I do have a lot of those though that I've got to use later. Oh, here's one here. This is what you usually, you know, this is what I use a lot, because these, I like the plastic ones. They're better than the cardboard, even though the cardboard lasts a long time. It still goes all, you know, daggy on the ends after a while. So, but anyway, hopefully. Well, see, I don't have a lot of. Some of these colours I don't have a lot of. I've noticed that, you know, since I've been doing a bit more stitching lately, that there's a lot of things that I don't have, and white was one of them. Definitely white, and I have the crochet thread in those colours, but not the embroidery thread. So, and I needed that for my rabbit. I'll show it to him in a second. I finished him. It was all done. Got his picture up on Facebook. On Roxy Creations. hang on. I don't know what it was called. I can't remember. Isn't that dreadful, Sonya? So I don't know. When you get to the end of it, I suppose it just stays. I've not looked into that before. But anyway, I do have a fair few, don't I? So I'll be able to roll, because I have lots of bits and pieces that I can put on there. If I take some off my crochet thread and put them on here, then they're easy for me to access. And I've got to sometimes into the habit that I put certain colours in what I'm doing, you know, so I can find it all the time in the box with what I'm making, you know, so it's always there for me to find. So, you know, I'm going to put a bit of that on one of them, a bit of this on one of them. Actually, I'm knitting with that, so that's probably not an idea, but that's what I'm going to do with them. Okay, so then I've got, here's me rabbit. I'll show you me rabbit. Here's me rabbit. He's done. Okay, I suppose I should have did a different video, but I don't think I will. I put a butterfly on there. I've used a bullion stitch, and then I went over the top of it. Actually, there's 2 bullion stitches under that to pad it up, and then I went over the top of it. I've put this flower on there, and that one I put little leaves on that I cut out. He's got lots of little frilly bits, doesn't he? Isn't he cool? His little eyebrows. A little bow, a little flower in her hair, so it's got to be a her. Okay. I tried to put little bits on his feet here, so where his feet are touching the ball, and there's his other tooties over there. There's a bit of I've stitched all this down around the bunny, but I haven't actually done stitching too much in that. There's a lot on it, so I don't think I need to do any more. I've got these flowers here. I really like what I've done there with that one. This is one of them really old-fashioned buttons that I have, and this one I made, and this is how I just made this so it stands up. Okay, right, there we go. That's my first page for the Roxy. I don't know what it's called now, Sonya. That's terrible. Anyway, I'll put it up in the link below, and so you'll know what this is. Don't roll off there. Okay, so in my bag I have now this piece that I took out a while ago while I was doing that other thing I was making. This is a piece that's a curtain material, and somebody has painstakingly sewn that around the edge of it, making it look nice and frilly. So it could be sort of a throw or a thing that you'd put on your table or something, I don't know, but I'm going to use it for the fabric and for the frill on the bottom, you know, because it just looks good. I like it, so I bought that one. I've got this one here. Some of these are a bit stained, and that doesn't matter, but look how old it is. Now the thread is actually fallen apart on these, but I did a thing where I re-sewed a lot of ones, so it was really good fun. But I like this, and I'm going to like this for a cover or something, you know, or put on something. Then I got this blue one. Look at that. I didn't know what Isn't it nice though? Don't you think it looks good? It's been really well starched. Now that's going to look good on something that I'm making. I'm sure it will be. I might have to go into one of my books. There's marks there where they had the staples, but that's a nice big piece. These only cost me, I think, $8 for them, all of these, and I haven't, well, you know, so I'm just still going through. And this one, I'm not real sure I'm keen on the outside bit. Not real big fan of that either, but I like the material, and I can cut out what I want, okay? I have this piece, which I am sure I bought one of not long ago. There must have been a hole in that or something. I don't know what they've done there, but I do love that sort of thing, as you well know. I have another one that's really nice, and this is really delicate, this piece of linen, this one. So you get all these nice pieces of linen, and you get all these nice bits of embroidery, and I put that on something. I might do a crazy patchwork one and use somebody else's work on it, you know, like I don't know. I might do one. I like this. I really do like this stuff. This is really nice, and I can just cut out bits of that too. Look at that, the middle. That's really cool, isn't it? Okay, and then I've got this one, and I do love this. So that's not the right side. That is. Look at that. And I'll be definitely cutting that out of there and doing something snazzy with that. maybe I can use that in the book I'm making, in my journal I'm making, I don't know. So I have one of these with some more fabric in the centre, and they're just doing somebody's just crocheted around the outside. I'm not just crocheted, it's really good crochet around the outside. It's got a mark on it, but that's okay. I probably won't use that bit anyway, so that's cool. There's another one here. They're all not all the same, but it's still the same thing coming out. Look at that. Isn't that nice, that crochet? Very dainty. Handmade, it is, all handmade, not machine. This is a maybe on that. That could be a machine-made one. I think it could be. Yeah, that's definitely not, and neither is this, I don't think. Don't know about that one. Yes, it is made by a machine. That's not hand-done at all. Definitely not. I don't think. Wait a minute. Sometimes I can really tell, and then other times I can't. This might not. This might be personally made, and then they've put on crochet that. I don't know, but these are not. These are made by somebody. They are. And I've got another one, and that one's the same as the one I had. Oh, it's got two the same, but that's okay. Doesn't matter. It's all out there to embroidery, you know, for you to use in my work. You see, this is a nice big one. These are shop bought, I'm sure these are, and I love the colour. This is a nice fawny colour, and I like it. They'll look really good on something, and I'm sure I'll have fun doing that. And I've got another one of these, because I got one of these last time, and I can cut out of these circles. Look how you can do this. I'll show you. You just save these circles. I hope I can get them all without breaking the right thread. Cut through there, cut through there, cut through here. Because it's done on with a single stitch, this stuff you can, well, I might, if I've cut through that there, which I could have done, yes, I can just put a tiny stitch in there, a bit of glue. But see, that's how you get these bits, right? Because they're joined with one thread. They're very tight though. This is very stiff, this stuff. So pretty tight. Might even be able to get that little bloke out of there. So anyway, that's fun. Get him out. There you go. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Because a lot of people don't use this sort of thing anymore, so we can, like us craft people, anybody that's doing recycling, gosh, you can use it. See, that isn't that awesome? So I will be doing that to that. I'll be chopping all the rest of them off there, and carefully cutting them off, and then I can use them for round circles on something. Okay, so let me see, any more? Oh yes, only one more. Now this I'm going to dispose of, I think, because it's very dirty, but it's a jug cover, of course, and it is a little bit, well, it's not too bad, it's got a bit of fluff on it. I love the beads, see, I've got some like this. I have acquired some of these beads, and I'm thinking, well, to have the beads, or I don't need the jug cover. I mean, I actually do use a thing for me jug, but I wouldn't use this one, I don't think. A glass of water, actually. I put something over the top of it, but I didn't in this one. I think sometimes I accidentally put a bit of thread in something if it's in here, but that's nice, isn't it? And then you can get the beads off that if you want to. I don't know, I thought yesterday it looked a bit poppy to me. Not a good word, sorry about that, but maybe it was just me. I don't know. It's not too bad though, is it? I might keep it. I have another one that's really old somewhere. Anyway, so that was that. That's all I got yesterday, I think. That was it. And I have done previous hauls, and I've bought some books, but I don't have them handy, so I can't show you. But we're doing some cutting out of some of them shortly, but I don't know. You've seen lots of kids' books. But I had really good fun getting these yesterday, and they were really cheap, because look at all I got, and they cost me $8. I think she charged me, I don't think she charged me 50 cents each for them, and then I got these, and I think this was $6 for that. or something like that. But that's okay. I mean, you know, it costs you $3 for strand of thread now anyway. Anyway, so thank you everybody for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Stay safe. Bye-bye.